All right, so you want to turn in those pesky midterm grades? Well, let's talk about how to do it. So, here I have some grades, and I have nothing over here in my total, nothing for my final grade. I believe that Canvas wants to import or make use of those total grades. I have a couple of little grades. I have a homework grade. I have an attendance grade. I have a midterm one grade. I want to get this done quick and easy. Other people can show you more complicated ways of doing it, but I just use the midterm one grade. So, how to deal with that? Canvas makes it as hard as possible. First, you go to Settings. Under Settings, you'll want to go and enable a course grading scheme. I already have one here. So if I go ahead and try and look at it, oh, there we go, View, there's my grading scheme. If you want to put in a new grading scheme, it comes up with the default grading scheme, and then you can name that. But mine is, I do pretty narrow bandwidths for example, A minuses, or basically 90s and 91s. B plus is 88s and 89s. Okay, so you have to have a grade system set up first, and that is awkwardly hidden in settings. Okay, so, and under assignments, I have various assignments that I've done. Some are located in areas like test, homeworks, homework total, attendance, and so forth. And here is the easy way. I'm going to take my midterm one grade, and I'm going to go all the way down here to final grade. And I'm going to take my final percentage grade, and I'm going to move that out of the final grade. There we go. And I've set this up to where all the rest of these are 0% of the total, and the midterm one grade is 100% of the total. Again, if you want to evaluate them on all of the pieces of information, you need to set up the percentages so that they'll come up to 100% of the total to reflect those various weightings. Or you can pull the trick that I do. Okay, let's go and look at our grades now. Ta-da, 100%, and now we have the total grade, and it's showing their letter grade along with the number that is based upon. Finally, you will go to grade transfer. So the grade transfer. And I can't show you that for my class because I can't hide the names. And I now have names plus the grades in there, so I can't make a video of that. But here is an independent study student, show you the screen. Once you've done all the rest of that work, your current grade and midterm grade should show up. You hit submit, it should go over into submitted grade. And then if they're getting a failing grade or they haven't shown up, it's going to ask you to fill in something about the last attended date. And so you're going to have to mess around with that. But that should get you there. So, reviewing, settings, way down over here is where you go to designate your grading scheme. Assignments is where you go to designate the weighting of each test, and I pull the trick of making 100% of my grade for the midterm based upon just my one midterm that I've given. And then you go to grade transfer, and these should now be filled in. You hit the submit button. You should go over here. You clean it up, and you should be ready to go. Thanks. Hope that helps.